up, y'all? It's your boy JKG. We are back on raid, and I'm on my main account, but this is gonna pertain to anybody really. We see this in the news, just came up. We have May Week in Teleria, so we are going to have super raids and whatnot on Monday for Ice Golem's Peak, and on Sunday, May 7th, so next Sunday, as of recording this, we're gonna have Fire Knight's Castle. There's gonna be a lot more stuff going on than those, but I figure, hey, this is a good little cue. Let's go ahead and get out two fun compositions. So I'm gonna do a Fire Knight one. This one's gonna be Fire Knight based, just because it's a little bit more heavy of a gear requirement. And then we'll do another one for Ice Golem. I'll probably film that up here later today and put that out, tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, so Thursday we have Ice Golem. From Monday, May 1 to Thursday, we have Ice Golem. And then from Thursday, when Ice Golem finishes, we're going to pick right up into Fire Knight until Sunday. So apologies for misreading that at first, but hey, that's what we do. I just woke up. I don't know what y'all are up to. So let's hop over here, and we're gonna just hop into battle. We'll go to the dungeons. I haven't touched hard mode Fire Knight yet. It just, everything I've heard about it, I haven't even went into it. Everything I've seen on streams and stuff, and everything I've heard has been, it's just kind of a mess. So I'm not doing that just yet. I will, but just not yet. So this is my Fire Knight team, guys. So we have the one and only Tomb Lord, who's going to give us attack down, defense down. He's going to give us a decreased speed, along with a whole bunch of poison buffs. He also may just be in my masteries, but I do get some turn meter reduction out of him as well. Decreases turn meter of all enemies by 50%. Or decreases with less than 50% by 100%. So he's got that really good on the blight, where he is going to be putting up all the poisons. If he's coming in and the Fire Knight has a whole bunch of turn meter, he's going to go ahead and decrease that by 100%. It's not a full depletion like a Cold Heart, however, it is going to be 100%, which is nice. We have Allure. Everybody knows Allure. We don't care one bit about the A3. We don't care one bit about the A2. We are here for the A1. Attacks 3 times at random, so against a boss, all 3 hits are going to hit there. Decrease the target's turn meter by 25% on each attack. So as long as she has good stats, you're going to get a 75% turn meter reduction from Allure all the time. Obviously, you want to make her extremely fast if you can. You don't want to break your tune, but you want to make her extremely fast. Prince Kaimar's here, and as similar to Allure, he's here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to reset the cooldowns of all ally skills. His A1 is nice in this composition because it does give us an extra poison on all of our enemies, which is going to be a big thing here for the last one in our list here, Elenero. May already have guessed what's going on here, but we have Dark Kale. Dark Kale is going to give us 3 poisons, and then on this one here, he's going to be able to give us a decreased attack, and he's going to increase duration of all debuffs, so he's going to increase the turns on all those poisons to make them explode a bit better. When Elenero comes in here, she's going to deal all damage from all poisons instantly. So all those, if you got a poison with 1 proc, it's gonna do one turn worth of poison. If you do a poison, if you have one with multiple turns, it's gonna do multiple turns of poison. That is my understanding. I could be wrong, but that is my understanding to how that skill works. So enough yappity yap. Let's go ahead and show you how it's working. We'll go into the team setup here. And I believe this team is all the way down here towards the bottom. You can kind of see Tomb Lord. On round 1, we're just going to, open up with Death Burst. Open up with Death Burst on round 2 because we're going to go ahead and get reset. And then we're going to open up with the A1 and then come in with the Death Burst on the A2 with him. Elenero, we're going to start out with Smolder on both these waves 1 and 2. That's just to get the extra poisons out. So when she comes in, she's basically going to kill everybody with Combust on these turns at the end. Allure, nothing special. We're going to start out with the Temptation on round 1 because we are going to try to just get that defense down. We're going to use her for a defense down real quick there. We don't have anything there. I could go ahead and put that there as well just to match it up. No big deal. And then on the third wave on the Fire Knight itself, we are going to lock these 2 skills out. We only want her doing her A1. Dark Kill. Dark Kill, we're going to start with Blinding Darkness, and then after that, all we want him to do is A1. Same thing on round 2. And then similar, but not the same thing on the wave 3. We don't even want him doing anything other than his A1 and using his passive. 1 enemy 3 times, chance to instantly activate the poisons, and it puts up, for 1 poison debuff and 1 HP burn. So 1 poison and 1 HP burn, he's going to instantly activate those. Our Eleanor is actually going to be putting up an HP burn on one of her skill. Yeah, her A1 puts up an HP burn, so we're gonna actually get that damage a little bit faster. We don't need the Fire Knight taking a turn, so we can get that damage in. Kymar, round 1, don't do anything but the A1. Round 2, we're gonna reset everybody and then don't do anything, and then basically from there we're gonna A1 and reset, A1 reset as they come up. So that's basically the plan. I did not come up with this team. However, this team is really awesome. We'll go over the the sets and the gear and everything here momentarily, but we'll kind of give you a shot here. You can see all those poisons get put up, and then Combust, boom, there we go. We're in real good shape. And Allure is so fast that she doesn't do the defense down before Kymar can get the reset in, but that's fine. You can see almost nuked the entire second wave. This is where a little bit more stats on my part could potentially make this a little bit quicker. When sometimes we leave that one champion with a little bit of a sliver of HP. Sometimes there's 2, to be completely honest, but this team has been very, very consistent. There are I would say out of 100 runs, I would say I have probably seen 1, maybe 2 fails, and that all comes down to that wave 2. If for some reason there are more than 1 or 2 champions left with some turn meter there, it is possible that one of our champions could take enough damage to die. And if 1 champion goes down, we're in pretty bad shape. This team is really set to kind of make everybody doing something that is going to move forward to the goal, right? So you can see damage 300k, 600k, 400k, 100k, and then Eleanor just doing 4.4 million because Eleanor is the beast of this. Any subs in this, any potential champions that could sub in on this team, I would say Tomb Lord, we could probably it would probably make the gear requirement a little bit higher, but a Dracomorph might be able to come in and do this. Xavier is definitely an option for the poison explosion. Pretty much any poison exploder is going to be a really good option here. Eleanor just happens to be the only one that I have on my account. Allure is pretty much the only champion that can do what Allure does in the game. Kymar, we might be able to get away with a Renegade because if we're only resetting for wave 2, we're not going to get any resets. We're not going to get a ton of resets on the boss. We might make it a little bit slower, but Renegade should work here. And then Dark Kale, I'm not sure if there's anybody that's going to give us as many poisons as Dark Kale does and give us the poison, the baby explosion for like the HP burn procs and stuff like that. So that is something that I'm interested to see if you guys have any substitutions for Dark Kale. Let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to see, you know, anybody that you guys could think of that would be, you know, fun to use there. But enough of that stuff. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna move my screen over here. You probably didn't even notice anything, but it was my screen was kind of hanging off of the screen there. Let's go in and we'll take a look at the actual gear that I have on these champions. So Allure, speed, we want her fast, and then total stats. We don't really care about her HP. We don't really care about her attack. We don't care about none of that. She should not be taking damage. Nobody should be taking damage in the waves unless something goes wrong. But she is 272 speed with 300% accuracy, and all of these speeds are pretty dialed in, to be completely honest. We might have like a 1 or 2 speed leeway. I don't want to play around with it, to be completely honest. Dark Kale, we have, you know, basically 3k accuracy, 30k HP, 202 speed, and 261 accuracy. We want everybody over 250 accuracy if we can, just to be sure that we're landing as much as we can. Kymar, 270 speed, 44k HP, and then 300 on the accuracy. Tomb Lord is gonna be 210 speed and 320 accuracy. I do have him crit capped, a little over crit capped, just to be able to do a little bit more damage. I want him to be able to crit with everything that he does. Just gonna make it a little bit faster if you can crit cap everybody, right? And then Allure, speed, and then what is this one? Fatal. Yeah, speed and fatal. So we're getting an additional attack and crit rate from the fatal piece, from the fatal set, I should say. We have attack on her is 4,500, 257 on the speed, and 262. So you can see we're trying to get, you know, over 250 accuracy on everybody. We're trying to be really fast. I think what was it? Tomb Lord, I believe, was the slowest. No, Dark Kale was the slowest champion. Dark Kale is the slowest champion at 202 speed. So you can really see we're trying to pump the speed. We're trying to get as many turns as we can. We're trying to just smash through this as quick as possible. You can see the times. My best time is 1:09. I average probably about 1:30 on Fire Night 25. It really makes for good results in Fire Night tournaments, Fire Night events. You can put on your multi battles and just let it go. And out of 100 runs, like I said, I have probably only seen 1, maybe 2 fails every 100 runs. This team has been rock solid for me, and since I built it, and I have been very, very proud of this team. So I hope you guys like this. If you guys have the gear to make this happen, definitely give it a shot. If you're struggling in Fire Night but have gear, definitely think about running this team. It is rock solid and can do wonders for you in those Fire Night tournaments and events. As always, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss when I upload, and, you know, hey, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.